Well, hello, nerds. We are up for another live show. I don't know what we got for housekeeping. Good evening. Good evening there, Mr. Christopher Ortiz. Thank you, as always, for being first in the chat. Punctuality is always welcome. Yeah, I really don't know if we have any housekeeping to speak of. Don't roll your eyes at me. I think we're just gonna jump right in, and yeah, nothing's. There's scheduling stuff. We already went over that though in the regular episode, so I think that is all we have to get out of the way. Let's start talking about the news. Let's switch over to the news scene, if you will. And what did we headline this with? Disney cancel. That's right. Oh, come on, Windows. There we go. Okay, so we are going to let's start with a rumor. Apparently, I can dig that. You're gonna start there. Gotham Knights ratings tanking already. All right, so jumping in first, we're getting into rumor territory with Deadpool 3. We have, quote, apparent plot leaks, so take this very much with a grain of salt. The Merc with the Mouth will be traveling the multiverse with the TVA hot on his tail. So this is potentially expansion on plot leaks or rumors or what have you that we've actually already talked about. So the article says, new leaks for Deadpool 3 and Wolverine offer clues as to the potential plot, with Owen Wilson said to be involved with the Disney Plus Loki from the Disney Plus Loki show. Previous rumors offer Deadpool 3 will be a multiverse movie where Ryan Reynolds' Merc with a Mouth visits the Fox Marvel universe, which is how Hugh Jackman's Wolverine comes into play. With it also claimed Deadpool will meet up with members of the X-Men, including Patrick Stewart's Professor Xavier, and potentially actors and characters from the Fox Fantastic Four films. Also, as alluded to by Ian McKellen, he apparently will be in this as Magneto as well. So we'll see. The rumors have it that Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen both are going to be in this movie. The article continues. So Wade Wilson hopping all over the multiverse. Apparently, the TVA is going to take notice with the, which, according to rumors, means Owen Wilson will be prizing his role as Mobius from Loki Season 1 and Season 2, along with Miss Minutes, voiced by Tara Strong. In Loki Season 1, Mobius and the TVA, Time Variance Authority, hunt down variants who are not supposed to exist, so quite possibly why Mobius is involved with Deadpool 3 and Wolverine is that as Deadpool travels the multiverse, perhaps his meddling creates variant timelines and potential variants of existing Marvel Fox characters. Worth a note is that director Sean Levy directed Owen Wilson in the Night at the Museum movies, so it wouldn't be out of the question for Levy to bring back Wilson for his new Marvel movie. Yeah, like we've already talked about this. Like, I feel like this is here we go. New rumors at this part. I like this fan art though. That's really cool. New rumor offers that Deadpool uses Cable's time travel machine from the second movie to save Wolverine before his death in the year 2029 in Logan, where the pair end up lost in the multiverse and are pursued by Mobius. From that, we can gather that Mobius, not Morbius, Mobius, and the TVA, good lord, editing is a beautiful thing, pursue them across the Fox Marvel universe, where Deadpool and Wolverine eventually make their way to the MCU multiverse, quite possibly debuting as part of the MCU in Avengers Secret Wars. Wouldn't that be interesting if because we're all wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey, and everything's getting all messed up, wouldn't that be super interesting if we saw, like, so Deadpool is supposed to be out before Secret Wars, if I'm remembering my timeline correctly. So if Deadpool, when he gets into the MCU, he gets into the MCU in the middle of something that's happening in what eventually becomes Secret Wars, and then when Secret Wars happens, when they get to that point in the movie, then we don't see any Deadpool because it's wibbly wobbly timey wimey. I think that would actually be kind of awesome. It would be a little humorous, if you will. The article continues. While Owen Wilson appears in Loki, it's currently unknown if Deadpool 3 and Wolverine will also feature Tom Hiddleston. What is interesting is that the actor who starred in Deadpool 2 as Shatterstar, Linus Tan, commented on the rumored plot, seemingly giving it a thumbs up on Twitter, so maybe there is some truth to the leaks. However, it is unknown if Linus Tan will be back as Shatterstar. The third movie, as his character was quickly killed off in the second, yes he was, in a rather humorous fashion, but this is the multiverse and time travel we are talking about, so anything could happen. Untitled Deadpool 3 and Wolverine movie has a November 8th, 2024 release date. So yes, I think that would actually be rather interesting. Didn't give it a thumbs up. Linus Tan retweeted the tweet and then gave it a thinking emoji, an alien emoji, a special star, and a swords crossed emoji. That's not a thumbs up. That's him just saying that's interesting. Okay. I think that would be a really cool way to really play with the timeline, is to introduce Wolverine and Deadpool into a movie that then they don't actually show up in. I just think that would be incredibly hilarious, not gonna lie. Lawrence Fishburne confirms Giant Man for What If Season 2. Why would Lawrence Fishburne be the one to confirm this? Lawrence Fishburne not only returns for John Wick 4 this week, but the actor also confirms Giant Man for Marvel's What If Season 2 from Disney+. First appearing in Ant-Man and the Wasp as Bill Foster, Lawrence Fishburne remarks that if Marvel needs him, they still have his phone number, and when it's commented, it is shocking that Bill Foster didn't appear. Wow, that is kind of just a word salad, isn't it? Didn't appear in Quantumania. Fishburne reveals he is involved with What If Season 2. Quote, Bill Foster shows up in What If, confirms Fishburne. Yeah, Bill Foster shows up in What If as Giant Man, actually. So that's cool. I don't think we need to go any further into that because we have confirmation there from the man himself. As I kick the microphone, I apologize. Yeah, Giant Man. Confirmed. What If Season 2. There we go. John Wick 4. Oh, let's look at these numbers, baby. John Wick 4 opened Thursday with 8.9 million, which beats out the 5.9 million Thursday preview by Chapter 3 in 2019, which went to open over $56 million. Now Chapter 4 will have an opening weekend of estimated opening weekend of 70 million or more. Again, franchise best. Rotten Tomatoes so far, the professional score, the reviewer score, whatever you want to call it, Rotten Tomato score, sure. The aggregate is 96, and the audience score is 97, with a crap ton of ratings. That's pretty cool. Spoilers follow. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So we just want to look at the numbers. Those are great numbers. This is quite impressive. And this is Chapter 4. So this is actually, let's go back into that, because remember, we've been talking a lot about Bob Iger's comments very recently about how, well, do we need a fourth movie? Do we need a third movie or a second movie for some of these? Do we really need to dip back into that well of superheroes when there's so many superheroes? There's thousands of superheroes at our disposal. This is a non-superhero movie that kind of has a similar delivery as other superhero as regular superhero movies, and they're on their fourth iteration, and it just keeps doing better because they're actually giving the audience what they want. They're telling somewhat of a decent story. I've only seen the first two John Wick movies. The first one was pretty great. I only remember bits and pieces of the second ones because I was only half paying attention. But I mean, obviously they're doing something right because people love these movies and they just keep coming back, and more every time are coming back. So This is exactly what Bob Iger doesn't want to see because it proves him wrong. Like, the issue is not the amount of movies you have with Ant-Man. The issue is the quality of movies you have with Ant-Man. The issue is not how many Avengers movies are on the schedule. The issue is the quality of the writers in the room that are putting this stuff together. The issue is Kevin Feige trying to push an agenda that he barely understands. That's the issue. All right, so Victoria Alonso, clash with Feige, Disney afraid of woke backlash. Whoa. We didn't talk about this. Oh, we might have mentioned this actually last week. I don't remember. But yeah, Victoria Alonso, one of the producers in the MCU, was, at first it was saying that she left, and then I heard it was a mutual thing, and now we're seeing that she was actually fired. All of this is rumor and speculation. All we know for sure is she's no longer employed with Disney Marvel, no longer employed with Disney as far as I know. Just in time for, oh, happy birthday, Chris. Yeah, happy, today is your birthday? One of the guys I work with, his birthday was yesterday. So, yeah, that's very interesting. So, happy birthday, sir. Sorry, I was not paying attention to chat. Gotham Knights, let's look at the ratings levels. This, though, is another prime example of the production company not paying attention to what the fans are actually responding to positively. Just putting stuff out there. I think part of it is putting stuff out there so that they have content, just as much content as possible. Who cares about the quality? There's that. But then also, they have the wrong writing staff. They have people who don't understand the source material. They have people who want to basically alienate their core audience. That just doesn't make any sense. Oh, Deadpool 3. Gotcha. Okay. I was like, wow, what a coincidence. And I'm so incredibly honored that you would be watching me on your birthday. So probably kiss Gotham Knights goodbye after one season. Yeah, no kidding. We were basically kissing Gotham Knights goodbye before the season started. 428,000 viewers for episode 2. Wow. Pilot episode didn't even break 1 million. It had 609,000 viewers. Oh my God. Batwoman was canceled around the same numbers after season 3. Black Lightning canceled with similar numbers also after season 3. And then the ditto for the last couple episodes of DC's Legends of Tomorrow. Look at this. Average professional rating, 18%. Average audience score, 53%. This is a steaming dumpster fire, which, again, we knew based on that first trailer. I'm honestly very surprised they released this. How can Gotham Knights be so bad? We don't care because it's terrible. SnyderCon, Zach releases Superman poster, tickets on sale Friday. Gwyneth Paltrow, trial underway. Oh, yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow's getting sued because she got into an accident while skiing in Utah. Continuing on, Brie Larson jobless after the Marvels. Don't care. Indiana Jones series canceled. Here we go. This was the headliner. Yes, I did steal the still. I did borrow, I guess is probably slightly more appropriate because it's just a screen capture. Big changes happening in Lucasfilm. The article goes, so this is the Indiana Jones series that we talked about. I think I've actually only mentioned it once in the regular show when it was originally announced, and now it is apparently being canceled already, and it didn't get very far. The article says, it is claimed the Indiana Jones series in development has been canceled at Disney+, which follows the cancellation of Willow after one season at Lucasfilm. Though, again, the producer on Willow is really trying to convince us that it's not canceled. The news comes from Jeff Snyder, who tweets to consider things a rumor for now. Quote, rumor, the Ravenwood Indiana Jones series at Lucasfilm is not moving forward. And furthermore, I've heard that Disney has told Lucasfilm to focus on Star Wars going forward, hence the cancellation of Willow. Again, don't know 100% that Willow will not be back for a Volume 2. We're hoping that it won't be back, or if it does come back, that they actually, you know, tell the actual Willow story and not whatever the hell Season 1 was. Still haven't watched Season 1. I'm just going by what I've heard. What was the Indiana Jones series about? We don't care. But yeah, cancellation. So Disney is starting to really crack down on, is this something we need to put out? Very similar to how Warner Brothers is kind of cracking the whip a little bit. We gotta tamper, batten down the hatches. That's the word I was looking for. Batten down the hatches, because it's gonna be a bumpy ride. It's going to be a bumpy ride. That was a horrible, huh? Toot. Yes, that's what I was trying to quote. It was just a very bad Jamaican accent. The bodiless head or whatever on the bus. Yeah. Dungeons & Dragons holding early screenings. Okay, so I did a super nerdy hot take on Dungeons & Dragons. Actually, has that even gone up? Let's go check, shall we? I'm going to go look. I did a super nerdy hot take about this, and I don't know. Come on, go to the YouTubes. YouTube! Studio. Did it go up? I think it did. Content. Oh no, I haven't put it up yet. Ooh, that needs to go up quick. Yikes. Okay. But yeah, I don't think this movie's going to do is going to be as good as everyone thinks it's going to be. I think honestly Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading comments now, and I'm distracted. No, I don't think that the Dungeons & Dragons movie is going to be... I don't think it's going to cross $1 billion. I think it will do fine. I think they'll make their money back. I think they'll do well for themselves. I just don't think it's going to be as big as everyone thinks it's going to be. Because I think once the actual D&D fans get out there, and it's there's stigma. All right, so before we read the article, let's break this down real quick, even though it's before the actual super nerdy hot take video goes up. The reason I don't think it's going to make $1 billion, there's a number of them. First off, it's Dungeons & Dragons branded, which means there's a lot to hold up to. The Dungeons & Dragons hardcore fans are going to be very critical of this movie, regardless. Also, that Dungeons & Dragons branding means that there is actually a fair amount of people who aren't going to see it. These are usually religious people who think that Dungeons & Dragons has something to do with the devil or something along those lines. So right off the bat, you've got a lot of weight on your shoulders. The other thing is, while I do have faith in some of the people who are releasing the early reviews of it, Jeremy Johns specifically, I think he's got a pretty good tell as to whether or not the quality meets expectation, and he seemed to like the movie. That's not... Generally speaking, I feel like that's not the biggest indicator of it going to $1 billion. I think the biggest thing is going to be appeasing the fans, and then the fans will go back and see it multiple times, and they'll bring friends, and they'll tell people, oh, this is kind of the experience of playing, you know, if you could play an entire campaign in an hour and a half, this is what that would be. So that is what you have to try and do. And it doesn't look, based off of the trailers we've seen, based off the little bits that we have heard from the early reviews, it doesn't look like it is going to be exactly that. If it were exactly that, over $1 billion easy. I don't think it's going to be exactly that. So I think there's going to be a lot of people who have issues with it, who don't see it multiple times and tell people not to go see it because it's disgracing Dungeons and Dragons or something along those lines. A lot of trolls out there. So will it do good? Sure. Will they make their money back? Absolutely. Will it cross $1 billion? I don't think so. I think this one's going to cap out about 850 million. I don't know what their budget was, but I know it's well under that. So they'll, like I said, they will make their money back. Early screenings, Sunday, March 26th, Wednesday, March 29th, and Thursday, March 30th. Tickets on sale. So if you're interested, Cosmic Book has a link for you. Early screenings likely to help boost opening box office. Dungeons & Dragons Honor Amongst Thieves is actually tracking really low, which is probably where there are 3 days of early screenings to boost opening weekend box office. So the biggest surprise of the year actually might be how big it bombs. Oh, they actually agree with me. Okay. As estimates offer, it will actually bring in less than Shazam Fury. I don't think that's accurate. At around 20 to 30 million at cost of a budget of over 150. So the budget was approximately 150. I think the entire theatrical run at best will, like I said, 800 to 850 million. I think the most likely is going to be probably 400 to 500 million. Anything above that, and I think that's just bonus cash, which is a bit so. The budget is 150 million, so you double your budget for marketing, so that puts you at 300 million for budget of making the movie and then marketing the movie. I would say 300 million, it will be an easy number for them to hit for the box office life, not opening weekend at all. I think opening weekend will be over 30. I bet they get up to about 40 to 50. Again, I'll be surprised anything beyond that, but I think they'll beat 30. Oops. No, don't open that. No, don't do it. Crap. I pushed the wrong button, and now it's trying to open Photoshop. See what happens? Just trying to move too fast, man. And now my computer's going to go slow. Good Lord. Come on now. I need a new computer, probably. Yeah, I would say that's something that's going to have to happen in the next year and a half or so. Anyway. Yeah, so Dungeons & Dragons will do well. I don't think it'll do as well as some people think it will do, but I think it will do well. Shazam Grace Caroline Curry spinoff wanted. Drunk deleted scene to be revealed. What the hell? Much like the sound of her new married name, formerly Fulton, so Caroline Curry is her married name. There is a new goddess in town, and it's Grace Caroline Curry who spices up Shazam Fury of the Gods. While the flick hasn't been doing all that well in the box office, more than a few fanboys have pointed out that they would like to see the film due to as both the Mary Marvel and Mary Broomfield. Memes going around. Oh, I don't care. I really don't. Okay. Dumb. Continuing on. Marvel's Victoria Alonso. Oh, yeah, here we go. Star Wars movie. Oh, we're going to go here, and then we'll go to the Victoria Alonso stuff. So Lucasfilm moving forward with Sharmeen Obaid Chinoy to direct, and an announcement expected soon. Some more rumors after the David Lindelof stuff. They're not actually canceling everything. They're just spacing out their releases a little more. So this article says, new Star Wars movie that Damon Lindelof exited now has a new writer and its Academy Award nominee Stephen Knight as the flick moves forward at Lucasfilm. Damon Lindelof was first attached to the new untitled Star Wars movie as a co-writer and is said to have turned in a script last month with Justin Britt Gibson, but shortly after the pair exited for unknown reasons. Charmin Obaid-Chinoy is still slated to direct, and Lucasfilm continues to move forward with Stephen Knight now writing the script, with an announcement expected next month at the Star Wars Celebration. So we have a lot of stuff that is riding on Star Wars Celebration in London. No, excuse me. The plot details are known, but it's said the film will be one of the first out of the gates since the release of Skywalker in 2019 and will be released December 18th of 25. Stephen Knight is British writer known for creating, writing, and producing Peaky Blinders. Oh, it's that dude. Okay. That's why his name sounded familiar. At the BBC starring Cillian Murphy, Knight wrote and directed Locke starring Tom Hardy, created and wrote C at Apple TV starring Jason Momoa, and is known for Spencer, The Girl in the Spider's Web, Pawn Sacrifice, The 100-Foot Journey, and Eastern Promises. Oh, Eastern Promises is great. One of the greatest fight scenes in a movie ever, Eastern Promises. That movie, honestly, probably going to be our movie recommendation next week. FX's Taboo, which also was pretty good. Also starring, what's his name? Oh, hell, what's his name? No, that was Eastern Promises. Taboo was Tom Hardy. Viggo Mortensen was in Eastern Promises, and it was fantastic. Like, absolutely needs to be watched. Knight was nominated for Best Original Screenplay for Dirty Pretty Things in 2004. I think that was a Nicole Kidman movie. At the recent South by Southwest convention, Damon Lindelof hinted he was leaving Star Wars. Yeah, okay, that's all ground we've already covered. George Lopez teases Blue Beetle traitor. Ooh. Victoria Alonso. This is when it was announced that she was actually fired just a couple days ago. Monday saw the big news that Victoria Alonso has parted ways with Marvel Studios and will now learned that the longtime executive producer has been fired by Disney. Alonso joined the MCU back at its start in 2006. Worked her way up to where it's thought she was the number 3 at Marvel, just behind Kevin Feige and Louis Despacito, becoming Marvel's president of physical production, post-production, VFX, and animation. However, it all came to a crashing end last Friday, with news reported on Monday that she is no longer with Star Wars Studios, and no reason was given. Variety now offers what possibly went down in the article with the SEO title, Marvel, why Victoria Alonso was fired from top job. Yes, according to the site, Victoria Alonso didn't leave on her own, quit, or was asked to leave. Victoria Alonso was fired by a consortium at Disney consisting of Disney Human Resources, Disney Legal, and multiple executives, including Disney Entertainment co-chairman Alan Bergman, who Kevin Feige answers to directly. What about Feige? According to a source for the site, Kevin Feige felt mired in an impossible situation and ultimately did not intervene. Okay. All right, so if that's what the official Feige thing was from there, let's go back to this other piece and see what has been learned since that announcement. I think that article is from Tuesday. So, new information is learned about the firing of Victoria Alonso from Marvel, where it is reported the exec butted heads with the head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, and it seems Disney is afraid of possible woke backlash from the alphabet people and left communities. Victoria Alonso is a homosexual female Latino executive at Marvel who has come out against things such as the X-Men because of the term men, and Alonso blasted former CEO Bob Chapek over Florida's parental rights and education bill, where she revealed she had a 45-minute sit-down with the CEO. End of MCU's Phase 3. The entirety of Phase 4 and the start of Phase 5 have seen a number of characters and storylines introduced that are about the woke agenda of replacing original characters in order to remake them into alphabet people in order to fit with the progressive storylines. The characters are not only replaced, but some are eliminated entirely, ironically because their gender or skin color doesn't fit with the agenda. Yes. Do we get anything more? But here we go. Victoria Alonso clashed with Kevin Feige and Louis Despacito. Regarding the potential backlash and clashing surrounding Victoria Alonso following it learned Disney actually fired Victoria Alonso, Jeff Snyder reports now details surrounding her exit via YouTube. Among the details includes the Snyder... that Snyder says people at Marvel had no idea that she had been let go on Friday, which supports that what Variety reported about how Alonso was blindsided. What is really interesting about what Snyder has to say is that Snyder claims that what led to her firing is that Victoria Alonso clashed with the head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, and his number 2, Luis Despacito, with Variety also offering Feige didn't intervene. That's a very different picture being painted in this article versus the previous article. Quote, from what I heard, the big three at Marvel have been clashing for a little bit. My source says for the word fired to appear in Variety story as often as it did, something must have happened. Even the Variety story noted who was in her meeting, HR, lawyers involved. Was there an incident? Did something happen? Said Snyder, who added there were clashes. Snyder didn't go into details, but what the three execs were butting heads about... about what the three execs are butting heads about, but it seems pretty obvious, as with the woke agenda, fans have been fleeing not only the Marvel brand, but Disney's Star Wars brand, which, just like Marvel is doing now, Star Wars also destroyed original characters for the sake of promoting woke agenda. This is pretty true. Also knowing that it didn't work out for Star Wars and is not working for Marvel so much so that Bob Iger has stated he is taking a careful look at both brands, and now Victoria Alonso has been fired. It's not a coincidence. Marvel insiders don't want Victoria Alonso's politics mentioned. What is this? More alphabet people. Snyder also offers an interesting tidbit from the Marvel sources. As much like I did, Snyder also reported how Alonso butted heads with Chapek. Snyder's Marvel source emphasized to him not to push the conspiracy theory that Alonso was fired for being an outspoken against Chapek and for being a supporter of alphabet rights. The first thing that my sources wanted to say was that this has absolutely nothing to do with her being outspoken against Chapek, for being outspoken for alphabet rights. So my source said, don't push that conspiracy theory, says Snyder. So we see Marvel source doesn't want Snyder to mention in his articles that Alonso butting heads with Chapek over the stupid bill, which led to Florida. Thought I heard a knock. Led to Florida revoking Disney's special tax status as potential cost of millions and millions of dollars. Yes. To be the hero, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, Blue Beetle trailer. George Lopez says we're going to love it. Come on, open article, open. Blue Beetle trailer is coming soon as George Lopez is coming soon, comma, as George Lopez teases the release on social media ahead of the flick's August debut in theaters. Lopez, who plays Uncle Rudy Reyes, posted a photo with Zolo Maraduena, who plays the titular character, Jaime Reyes, with actor Angel Manuel Soto and Harvey Guillen. The Beatles so excited for this one. Trailer coming soon, and you're gonna love it. Stay tuned, he said. Since the film gets released in August, Blue Beetle trailer will likely be released in April, as movie studios often release first trailer 4 months before the release date. Film has an August 18th release, where the Blue Beetle trailer could be released during CinemaCon in April. Interesting. That'd be cool. Also seems very likely. CinemaCon runs April 24th to 27th, so either Blue Beetle will be released during that week, either the Blue Beetle trailer will be released during the weekend sometime, or prior to give the Blue Beetle trailer the spotlight prior to the screening and flash and blah, 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 blah. I still dig it. I don't care what it's about. We're going to see it anyway. James Gunn now casting. Renfield final trailer is hilarious. Go watch it. X-Men 97 reveals. I was thinking about potentially putting this in the regular episode this week, but I figured since it's just going to be a real quick thing, we will talk about it here in the live show. So the villain is going to be... Oh, come on. Where's the picture? You don't have a picture, Cosmic Book? Come on. What's going on here? It's going to be Mr. Sinister. So details are learned about the upcoming X-Men 97 animated series, Disney Plus streaming service, hopefully later this year. Writer and executive producer behind the scenes, Bo DeMeo, revealed details at Marvel's recent X-Men 60 Uncanny Years live virtual event, including the main villain of the series and inspiration for the show. Potential red flags via bounding into comics, which we will probably check in just a moment. Red flags due to it being known how Hollywood has previously handled and ruined properties include that Bo DeMeo, being a man who likes men, inspired the show where he mentions things like, quote, social acceptance and social justice, which is effectively what the X-Men was based on to begin with. Granted, those terms have pretty different meanings in current year, but... we still, like, that is still the basis for the X-Men. It was an allegory for racism when it was originally created I believe they were created in the 60s. And then again, once we got the original X-Men animated show, it was an allegory for homosexuality. So, like, it makes sense that that's the way that they would go. So we're just going to put that out there right now. But he was adopted and raised by white parents, so let's just hope DeMeo isn't injecting himself into the content with some sort of SJW woke agenda. Again, very much would fit even if he was. Worth mentioning is that DeMeo is the one who revealed the writers of The Witcher actively disliked the books and games and even mocked the source material, where he said, "It's a recipe for disaster and bad morale." Oh, good. That's why I recognized his name. That's a good thing. So hopefully DeMeo knows better than to preach at us through the X-Men 97 animated series. It was a preachy show. Just because you were too young to catch the preach and now you only see it through nostalgia glasses does not mean it was not preaching. There's a number of times where there are direct parallels between the X gene and the mutations that it causes and the way that society at the time of the animated series was treating homosexual people. So I very explicitly remember the very first episode where Jubilee's parents just asked her if she tried to not be a mutant, which was kind of a meme at the time, before memes were a thing. It was kind of a meme at the time for parents of kids who were coming out as gay, and the parents say, well, have you tried to just not be gay? Yes, it's preachy. It's preachy. It's okay because it's also got quality storytelling, but like that is kind of what the X-Men is, a little preachy. What he says below sounds actually cool, so cross your fingers. He also wrote episodes of Moon Knight, which is one of the better Marvel shows in Disney Plus. Abso-freaking-lutely. So we already know basically what it's about, but I have to find the thing where they say... It's got to be in here. Going to be some kind of... Maybe it's up here. All right, fine. He says... Bo DeMeo revealed the following details about the plot and villains, where it sounds like the X-Men are starting off on the optimistic and positive side of things, which even includes Magneto being on their side, but then it comes all crashing down as certain someone attempts to permanently eradicate them. We're going to be picking up several months after Professor X left Earth after being shot by Henry Gyrick and had to return to the Shi'ar homeworld to be with Lilandra. What ends up happening is that assassination attempt has led to this wave of increased sympathy towards mutants and understanding. Despite the Friends of Humanity still having their mullets and getting all kinds of up in it, things are really starting to look up for the mutants, reveals DeMeo. DeMeo continues, this is going to kind of come to a head and leads to our X-Men kind of say, what does the future hold for us? We weren't expecting this. And you're going to have pretty much Cyclops and Storm really wanting to carry on the dream. They've recruited Morph and Bishop to actually become full-time members of the team, while other X-Men like Jean and the will they, won't they couple, Gambit and Rogue, are starting to begin to question maybe there is a life we've been fighting to be for, this life of acceptance. Can we just go out there and enjoy it for once, maybe? DeMeo adds Master of Magnetism, and then of course somebody shows up who shouldn't show up, and it's Magneto, who's also also kind of feeling like Professor X. He did a solid for mutant kind. I'm going to try and walk in his footsteps. I'm going to be a positive force for mutant kind. Here we go, villain. That's the whole thing we were looking for. Come on, meow. Everything gets good for the X-Men. DeMeo reveals the kicker. But then, of course, as the X-Men are kind of looking at the future and really kind of, we're going to be talking about this a lot. How do you face the future? How do the X-Men do what they've been telling humanity to do for decades, which is embrace the future? He says, a very, 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 very favorite character of mine and many other people, Mr. Sinister, will rear his ugly head from the past with pretty foolproof plan to destroy the X-Men once and for all. So there you go, Mr. Sinister, direct from DeMeo's mouth himself. X-Men 90 series has no release date, but yeah, hopefully will be coming soon. Super stoked about that. Flash rated PG-13. Okay. We'll check bounding real quick. All right, Bounding has for us Nier Automata creator, solo leveling anime, a lot of anime stuff. Gina Carano responds to Kotaku senior editor that what? Interesting. Person who posted this is sad. Yeah, okay. Redfall director says studio is aware of player backlash to games always online requirement. Claims they are working actively towards fixing that in the future. Okay. Announces release date for Honkai Star Rail. Mandalorian Dave Filoni confirms Disney's Star Wars timeline always go out to Rise of Skywalker. All right, so this sounds like it will factor into that Disney rumors thing, that the short that I put up the other day. That was also a super nerdy hot take. Mandalorian executive producer Dave Filoni recently confirmed that the Disney Star Wars timeline he works with begins with the Phantom Menace and ends with the Rise of Skywalker. Sad but true. Filoni recently discussed possible Star Wars plans spinning out of Mandalorian. Ahsoka with Skeleton Crew giving Lucasfilm President Kathleen Kennedy's comments back in 2020, claiming Mandalorian and spin-offs will culminate in a climactic story event. Speaking with Drew Taylor at The Wrap, Filoni said, I tend to think, as we've been working on The Mandalorian and then writing Ahsoka, and then John Watts came in with Skeleton Crew, there's an entire time period that is post Return of the Jedi, and I look at the time period which before The Force Awakens is around 30 years of time. When you look at the original trilogy, it's a much less significant amount of time that those three movies take place in. And so what I like is that we're really building very slowly an ecosystem of characters and politics and events in the post Return of the Jedi time period. And that may or may not expand in a bigger way as we add more shows to it and add more characters to it. Filoni then went on to reveal how he attempts to keep track of everything happening within the Star Wars timeline. The good thing is that we're all talking creatively together about where these stories are all going. And I love whiteboards. I whiteboard everything. Favreau actually said something very similar to this about 2 weeks ago. And have timelines. They always start back with Phantom Menace, and they always go out to the Rise of Skywalker. See, they're canon. As much as we don't want them to be, they are absolutely canon. All these slots in between and where everybody's doing everything, so I can look at it all and commiserate with Kathy on what's going on here, what's going on there. It's very fun, he said. Then he hinted a big event is likely. I think in the reality Oh, sorry. I can read. I think that the reality of there being a big event in the same time period is very real. Is all that I would say to that. But yes, if John wanted to keep making Mandalorian stories, as long as he does not get bumped off in a sad Titanic event, then they, I suppose, would continue. There doesn't seem to be any lack of interest in Grogu and Mando, that's for sure. Yeah. Another confirmation, all roads lead Disney, Star Wars, abominable sequel trilogy. Yep, absolutely. Shouldn't come as a surprise. Jon Favreau made very clear The Mandalorian would be leading into the sequel trilogies before a single episode of the show even aired. Absolutely. Again, more reason to not believe the hype. I think that's as much meat and potatoes. Yeah, that's basically the point of the article. So, yes, absolutely, 100%. IMDb user ratings provide another data point that viewers are tuning out of Mandalorian. How is this a thing? What is wrong with people, man? This season of Mando is really good. It's slow. I will acknowledge that. It is definitely slower than I would want it to be, but it's still good. Viewership for the third season of Mandalorian appears to be trending in the wrong direction based on a report from Samba TV, but IMDb user ratings also appear to back up that report. Following season 3 premiere of the show, Samba TV reported that the episode only drew 1.6 million households between March 1st and March 5th. While this is significantly more households than Samba TV reported for season 2 premiere, it had less viewership than what Samba TV reported for the Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I think part of it is there's actually two parts to this. One is the obvious that just less people are subscribing to Disney Plus, which then screws up those numbers. But two, I think they just said it right there. Obi-Wan Kenobi and the Book of Boba Fett, both of those shows pissed off the fan base. So we need to get it out there to the fans of Star Wars that this show is still good. Samba TV reported season 2 premiere drew in 1.04 million U.S. households. The analytics organization also reported Book of Boba Fett drew in 1.7 million. So not a huge dramatic. I guess it's 100,000 less people or less households. As for Obi-Wan Kenobi, they reported 2.14 million households in the first 4 days on Disney Plus. Yeah, and it disappointed. And so people are like, does Star Wars suck now? I'm not going to watch any more Star Wars. Mandalorian Season 3 was already off on the wrong foot as it was getting beat by shows that came out in 2022, despite the Walt Disney Company adding new subscribers to their Disney Plus streaming service. I feel like that's... maybe I'm misremembering the data. In the time between the conclusion of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Mandalorian Season 3 premiere, not only does it appear based on Samba TV's reporting that the show got off on the wrong foot, but IMDb user reviews indicate the show might be bleeding viewers with every episode. So, premieres 7.5 weighted average rating from 13,000 reviews. By the second episode, the number of reviews declined to 11,000, despite having a much higher 8.4 rating. Third episode received the worst rating of the show's entire run with a 7.2, which was the episode where they split off, and it wasn't really a Mandalorian episode. Only 10,000 users reviewed the third episode. That third episode... might have been a signal for others to abandon the series entirely, as the fourth episode only received 5. Wow, cut in half. Much higher 8.0 rating. Interesting. Nearly a quarter of the people who received the premiere episode did not review the third episode. The number of reviews declined by almost 25%. Might be a silver lining the fact that the drop from the premiere episode to the second episode was only 16%, while the drop from the second episode to the third episode was only 10%. But if the drop from the third to the fourth remains about where it is, it can only be described as disastrous for what many call the flagship Star Wars show on Disney Plus. Yeah, it's fair. That is a fair assessment. Unfortunate, but fair. And then we're into ground we have already covered in the regular show. So let's hit some music real quick, And then we will call this the news portion. Steel Panther hasn't been affected by cancel culture, except for the fact that they had to rename the pedal that they created. You know, that's a thing that happened. James Hetfield on Metallica. Individually, we're all really average players. That's fair. Except for Robert. I think Robert is an exceptional player. And also Kirk. Kirk is an exceptional player as well. I think James and Lars are both average players. Cradle of Filth's collaboration with Ed Sheeran could see the light of day this summer. We've talked about this previously, and I still can't believe it's actually going to happen, especially after having recently seen Cradle of Filth live again. That's just a weird thing to put together. Jack Panzer. Linkin Park shares another previously unreleased song. Fighting Myself from Meteora 20th Anniversary box set. Interesting. We'll probably be talking about that in the next regular episode. Empire State Bastard featuring Dave Lombardo. Yeah. Dave Lombardo's pretty great. The Who's Pete Townsend releases music video for first solo single in 29 years. Can't outrun the truth. Escapism of Booked, Paradise Lost, Henry Rollins. Uh-oh. Interesting. Let's read about Henry Rollins. Hey. Always a good read when it comes to old Hank. New interview at The Guardian. Punk rock icon Henry Rollins once again discussed his decision to stop making music 17 years ago after spending well over a decade recording and touring with Rollins Band, his alt-rock powerhouse. He said, quote, I stopped processing ideas in terms of lyrics. One day I woke up and thought, I'm done. My manager flipped out, but I've never looked back. I didn't want to become a human jukebox playing old songs, so I filled the space the band took with films and TV, and now my shows, my radio show, and writing. At this point, I wouldn't go back to stage with a band for anything. Rollins also talked about the, quote, major project, unquote. He moved to Nashville to realize, I did not know about this. As recently revealed in his recent SLC book, or is it SIC? It looks like an L. Asked what the project is, Rollins said, it's something I've been working on for a couple years with my manager, Heidi May, and I've put my life savings into it. All I can say is that we're looking at launching 14 months from now in Nashville, and I will make some people smile until their faces hurt. Last August, Nashville Scene reported that Rollins purchased a commercial building in Nashville, $2.7 million. It's not clear what Rollins plans to do with the space, which previously housed an HVAC company. Less than 2 years ago, Rollins discussed his decision to retire from making music. I mean, if you listen to any of Rollins' spoken word stuff, he's been talking about this for longer than 2 years. He's been talking about this basically since it happened. He just started doing it in channels that normies hear, I guess. During an appearance on producer Rick Rubin's Broken Record podcast. Yeah, exactly. Again, if you've seen him live, he's talked about it. At the time, he said, the smart thing I did as a younger man was one day I woke up in bed and went, I'm done with music. I don't hate it. I just have no more lyrics. There's no more toothpaste in the tube. Called my manager at the time and said, I'm done with music, and 50% of that was a good thing for him. He was like, no. I was like, yes. And so luckily I had enough movies, voiceover, documentary work, writing, talking, where that just filled in, and now I'm busier than ever. But I walked away before I had to start saying, hey kids, remember this one? I didn't have to put it on and go up there, put on the dog and yelp for my dinner. I think there's a misquote somewhere in there. I've had gentle discussions with major rock stars, he continued. You go out and play all those same old songs every night for the last 40 years, and one of these people who I love dearly said, yeah, that's what people want. I go, you want to give them what they want? Yeah. He's an older school guy, even older than me, and he said, yeah, you want to make people happy. I'm like, you do, huh? I never thought of that. That never once occurred to me. Sounds like something Rollins would say. And he went, what do you do? I go, just what's on next. He went, huh? How's that treating you? I'm like, well, I need bus fare to get home. It's two different schools. That's exactly what it is. And like, I understand Rollins is not the kind of dude who's going to go out there and play, I can't even think of any of the Rollins band stuff. He's not going to be out there doing Liar 20 years after it was the single. He's not going to go out and rehash any of the Black Flag material or anything like that. It's just not his style. If he doesn't have an original thing to contribute, he's not going to contribute. This whole thing is, you put on the show, everyone goes, yay, you play what everyone wants to hear, and everyone's happy. He said, you're not? I'm like, no, not necessarily. If they happen to like what I'm doing, cool. If they don't, they can bite me. Again, sounds like Rollins. And I'm sure in the last few years, he's sung that one and that one and that one and that one for 570 millionth time, and 50,000 people went, yay! That's just not for me. I'd rather take the risk. Back in 2011, Rollins told Valley Advocate that he called it quits with Rollins Band because couldn't find any way to do it differently. There was nothing new about it for me, so I decided to do other stuff. Again, that was more than 2 years ago. Come on, meow. So I decided to do other stuff. Too many people in my age group have been making the same record over and over. It might suit them, not me. When I see Mick Jagger still singing I Can't Get No Satisfaction, I have to conclude that he's either very stupid or not being truthful. I mean, that's just Henry Rollins being edgelord Henry Rollins, which is kind of his always. That's always the mode he's stuck in. He's always just an edgelord. Rollins has toured the world as a spoken word artist, as frontman for both Rollins Band and Black Flag, as a solitary traveler with insatiable curiosity, favoring the road less traveled locales in places such as Nepal, Sri Lanka, Siberia, North Korea, South Sudan, and Iran. Yeah, well, he's not traveling. Yeah, this is just all about him. That's really funny that this is... I mean, I'm super stoked to see what this big thing is that he's doing in Nashville. Nashville, of all places. Like, this is Music City. Nashville is called Music City for a reason, because a lot, not just country artists, but a lot of, like, pop artists, a lot of music comes out of Nashville that is not country music. So, this has to be some sort of music-adjacent project. Be it like studio space for podcasting. Maybe he's going to start a podcast network. Maybe he's gonna create studio space for like creative types and so that, because he owns a publishing house, so maybe it'll be like an extension of that. Very interesting. Very intrigued by the potential here. But yeah, let's see if we can pull one more music related article, shall we? New in this moment song. We'll be talking about that on the next regular episode. Heidi Shepard says Butcher Babies, blah. Guest on Dolly Parton's rock album? What? Okay, I'll click. Motley Crue's Nikki Sixx to guest on Dolly Parton's rock album. Blabbermouth says Motley Crue's Nikki Sixx will apparently appear on the upcoming rock album from country legend Dolly Parton. Speaking of Nashville, Crue bassist shared the news of his participation in a tweet earlier today, March 23rd, outlining some of his recent activities. He wrote, played bass on a song for Dolly Parton yesterday. Back in the gym again to beat the jet lag from the tour and enjoying family time. I had a great interview with Sweden Rock Magazine that might even feature some of my street photography. Everybody's a freaking photographer anymore, man. Though Randy Blythe is legitimately a good photographer. Parton recently said that she was making a rock album in order to celebrate her induction in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, she hasn't put out a rock album before she was inducted into the Hall of Fame, but now that she's in there, maybe I'll do one. Making an album, too, because I have to live up to all of the hype, she said last December on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. Very honored, very proud, and I'm good about timing, so I always thought I might want to do a rock record because my husband is a rock and roll freak. So anyway, I thought, well, if I'm ever going to do it, now's the time. Yeah, it makes sense. Tentatively titled Rockstar, Dolly Parton's LP will include covers of classic rock tunes like Purple Rain by Prince. Wow, really? All right, so Prince is one of those that you don't cover, but if anyone's gonna cover it, I feel like Dolly Parton should be the one. That's... holy cow. I was not necessarily thinking about checking this out as soon as it dropped, but now I am, because that's probably one of the greatest songs ever written right there. Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones, Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin, and Freebird by Lynyrd Skynyrd. That one makes sense because Skynyrd. During an appearance on The View, Parton also shared that she's collaborating with a number of fellow iconic artists on the album, including Paul McCartney, Steven Tyler, Stevie Nicks, Steve Perry, John Fogerty Pink, and Brandi Carlile. I'm going to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm going to have to do something to earn it, so I'm doing a rock and roll album. And I'm having a lot of the rock stars that I met that night be on the album with me, Parton explained. Another heavy metal musician who's said to be approached about contributing to Dolly's album is Judas Priest singer Rob Halford. Makes sense because Halford is probably one of the most talented vocalists of all time. Joined Parton on stage at Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony to perform her classic song, Jolene. Oh, I got to go look that one up. Also appearing with them as part of the Super Jam performance where some of the other Rock and Roll Hall inductees, including Pat Benatar, Annie Lennox, and Duran Duran's Simon LeBaron. Rob Halford said about the ask, after the show, our manager came up to me and he goes, she's doing a project like a rock album. Would you be interested? I said, yeah, here's my number. And then out of the blue, like 4 weeks later, and suddenly there's ideas for some more work. Played bass on, yeah, that's the Nikki Sixx tweet. Cool. That's really cool. I don't necessarily care about the Nikki Sixx portion, but the Dolly Parton bit, especially covering Purple Rain. Come on, man. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I think is just gonna have to be stuff that we touch on because it's like a lot of new music stuff. So we'll touch on a fair amount of this for the next regular episode. And that, I think, is where we are bringing the news portion to an end. I have not been keeping up on... okay, chat is not addressing me directly. So... thank you very much, nerds, for joining for the news portion. Anyone who is here live, we will be coming back in just a few minutes for the gaming and hangout portion, where I don't think we're gonna get out of Halo this time because we've been 2 weeks in the season 3, and I think I've only completed one of the playlists since season 3 started, and there's some good gear, man, so I need to be getting in on this. So yeah, definitely gonna be hitting up some Halo, maybe something else, depends on what chat is feeling. And yeah, I appreciate all of you who are listening in post. This is where I'm going to leave you on the post side of things. And if you want to check out anything else, at Generally Nerdy on everything, including YouTube these days, because they have handles now as well. And again, I love your faces. Thank you very much, nerds. Before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy, it's probably here. And the rest of you, if I can find the screen that we're supposed to be switching over to, the rest of you, I will see you in a moment. All right, it was a quick transition today because only had to feed the dogs. My food will not be ready for some time, so we might actually take another quick break, or we might just call it whenever food's done. Kind of depends on where we're at. Sometimes I like to start off the gaming portion of the evening by shouting out whatever non-dairy milk I'm drinking, but this one's an interesting situation. This is the So Delicious oat milk that tastes like ice cream. Most oat milks have about 4 grams of sugar in it. This one has 7 per serving, and it's super sweet. So shout out to anyone out there who has issues with the lactose. I feel ya. And we're gonna do some Halo, actually. Yes. Oh, hey, let's transition into the proper scene. Yeah. All right. Oh, also, got to be able to hear the game. I had to switch the headphones over. I do appreciate the changes. Oh, hey, let's bring that music level down. I totally forgot I did that. Woo! Do appreciate the changes that they made for Season 3, like the change to the audio and stuff. I can dig it. Oh. Oh, this is FFA stuff. That's right. All right. So what do we have to do for the fracture stuff? This is the armor coating. Ooh. I actually really like that emblem. That's kind of cool. Knee pads, shoulder pads, name emblem, vehicle coating, arm, and then chest. And that green apparently is whatever color your visor is. So we've got to... Oh, hey, it's not dependent on... Apparently, you really need to use hardline or hardlight weapons. Hardlight, assault rifle, spanker, or the sniper, or the shoddy. Complete matches, earn kills, complete matches, win matches, complete matches, win matches, kill enemy Spartans with shocker hardlight. Okay. So, we should be able to get a fair amount of these. Let's just do Fiesta. Yay! Fiesta's always easy to get a match, too. Because I don't know why it is, but everybody loves Fiesta. I'm not necessarily part of that grouping of everybody, but I have a bit of an appreciation for Fiesta, I guess. Oh, and it's a story event, too? How do we see videos? If it's a story event, we should see videos. Good boy, Goose. Playing once again with my Turtle Beach controller. It's really interesting how much different my regular controller is from this Turtle Beach. The Turtle Beach one is pretty cheap by comparison. Granted, it's not a wireless controller, but it is a much better playing controller. The joysticks are tighter, so like they're more responsive. It has the buttons underneath, so I can do this without affecting my aim. And I should pay attention. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, it started me with almost the same stuff. I wonder if the, those unfortunate pterodactyl-looking things are still here. For real? Alright, give me something better than that. I don't know if that counts. Perfect. You're damn right, boy. Yeah, let's do the shroud screen. I don't really use the... Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, hell. Missed him with their grenade. That's right, they decreased the splash zone for grenades with Season 3. Whoa. And a hard light weapon, which should get me points if I can kill somebody with it. Hey!
Disrupted. Hostile potato.
Gotcha.
Mash.
Oh, I got you. Spanker. Somebody's got a rocket launcher. Nope, I've got the shroud. That's what I want. What if I do that? Come on, where are these guys? There we go. Oh, he got me.
Successfully.
Oh, I got one. I don't want that. I don't want it.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Gotcha.
Hostile eviscerated.
They're under us. Another one down.
No. Where did he go? Where did he go? Ah, which way did he go? He's above me. Let's go up. Oh. Oh, hey.
Energy sword acquired. Get
86%. All right. No, actually, I think I want this. Good grenade. Good grenade. Ah, hell. I almost outsmarted him. Nope. Still stuck. Ten-point game. Come on, fellas. Are you a man or a mouse?
Defeat.
Aww. Was I at least positive? Oh, hey, look at that. Yay. Ugh, almost. Almost positive. I had the least amount of deaths on my team. That's something. Highest average life. Second highest accuracy level. Alright, now what are we trying to do? Kill enemies with hard light or shock. I didn't get a spanker kill. That sucks. Oh, and I need 7 of them. Oh, but the AR counts too. Okay. Hanging stuff on the walls?
Fiesta.
Siesta. Ooh, he got started with a hammer. I did not. Pistol. Yay.
That moves. If it continues to move, kill it harder.
I will try, AI. I will try. I was playing the other day, and it wouldn't load my AI at all. It was actually kind of sad.
Gained the lead.
Yay.
Lost the lead.
Wah wah. Ah! Can I not have crap weapons, please? Gotcha.
Hostile mangled.
Get the hell away from me!
Jack.
Shit. That was not good.
Watch that sword. Down.
I missed him. What do I have? Eh, I've had worse. The fuck was that?
We've lost a teammate.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Threat sensor deployed.
Ugh, I don't like this gun. It needs to be buffed a bit.
Down there.
All right, let's do this. I haven't done vehicle stuff for a while.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Gotcha from the grave, bitch. all hell.
You are a walking apocalypse.
Oh, damn it.
Five minutes remaining.
Confirmed. The enemy is weak to bullets.
I love this AI. Enemy team nearing victory.
Enemy team nearing victory.
How did nobody die from that? Seriously? Ugh.
Explosives successfully deployed.
Below us. You're not there yet.
Whoa. Should be like the prep list or something. Yeah. I bet I got a couple more medals. Dee doo bee dee bo. Medals? Nah, come on, meow. Shock rifle, hard light weapon.
Fiesta.
Oh, there we go.
A raging tornado of violence.
Looks like they're going to the other side. Gotcha, Jaden.
They're close.
All right, give me something better. Give me something better. Ah. Not exactly what I was thinking. I would take a brute shot. Or a rocket launcher. Ooh, I'll do a shotgun. That's slightly better. Got the shroud as well.
Turret locked and loaded.
His
Gained the lead.
accuracy rating is going to be garbage.
Boarding party bus. Perforated.
Oh, I spin. Spins. Let's see if we can get that shotgun back. Shall we? Nope, it's gone. Okay.
Lost the lead.
There's a sword over here somewhere, right there.
Confirmed. The enemy is weak to bullets.
Damn, I shouldn't have come out with the plasma pistol. How the hell? Oh my lord. Okay, well at least I started with another one. Bite me. Totally bite me.
Enemy halfway to victory.
They're close. They're under us.
You're There we go. There we go.
5 minutes
Where
remaining.
are they?
Ceiling box. Lost one of that gravity hammer. Sword bearer got him.
Confirmed. You are a walking apocalypse.
Not a pretty cool.
Lead allergy confirmed. Hostile. Wrecked. Hostile potato mash. The enemy is weak to bullets.
Well, that wasn't exactly bullets, but okay. I'll allow it. What do I have? A grapple? I don't want to grapple. Let's get rid of it and get this.
Threat sensor acquired. Enemy perforated.
Enemy team nearing victory.
If we swung at the same time, oh my god. Garbage again.
One minute remaining. Seconds remaining. Defeat.
It's getting surprisingly sweaty in casual game modes for Halo. Losing a fair amount of your fan base will do that, I guess, because now it's just the really talented ones. Hey, we leveled up. Cool. Ended 2 killing sprees. I had the high, well, second highest, I guess. Can I get with some people who aren't retarded? That would be nice.
Fiesta.
Well, it's at least a map I know pretty well. Skate 910. Funny.
Become a raging tornado of
Not
violence.
great, but it could be worse. There we go. That'll make that a little bit better. Yay! I don't know how I died at the same time. Head-on beatdown, and I hit him twice. He just hits me with the beatdown, and I'm dead. That's dumb. I want this. Well, yeah, we'll swap it for that. Okay. Perfect. Huzzah!
Electroshock therapy.
Total Canuck.
Failed.
Toasted.
Perfect.
Yay! I might not have to use the shock rifle anymore. Oh no, there's another one with the requirement, isn't there? Oh, good shot. Oh, that's quite the combination I've got there.
They're close.
May they all flee in abject terror. In a hail of gunfire. Perforated.
Ugh, only one round left with that bad boy. Let's get my... This is the one that I died with.
Killing spree.
Gotcha.
Double kill.
Accolade secured.
Free energy sword.
Hostile potato mash. Enemy perforated.
Oh, shock rifle? Shock rifle. Just put a little bit of room between me and them.
Killing frenzy.
Killing frenzy. Ah, hell.
Nearing victory.
Grab the hammer, you dummy. Come on, spawn. Oh, okay, that works.
5 minutes remaining.
Confirmed.
Wah,
You
wah.
are a apocalypse.
Oh, good shot.
Enemy Spartans closing in.
Give me that. Ah, hell. One kill. Come on, guys. One kill. Don't let the... We're not losing this.
Defeat.
Well, I know I went for 10 kills without dying, so... What else you got? Yay! Huzzah! Yeah, all y'all. Sucky. Longest lifespan, too. Max killing spree, 10. Now it's earn kills, complete matches, win matches. Well, we didn't have to do Fiesta again now, did we?
Fiesta.
Alright, I like Bizarre enough. Ooh, look at that skin. I think that's actually the skin I have on my Chimera core.
Kill everything that moves. If it continues to move, kill it harder.
No. 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 Eh. I'll take that, though.
Let's get some privacy.
Bull true.
Deploying praise. Hey, nice shooting.
They have a viewer.
Sword bear, cut us up.
Initializing boastful laughter.
Ha ha ha.
Down.
Confirmed. The enemy is weak to bullets. Slow light, quick death.
Lost a teammate.
Damn. He's the one with the sword. Hey! He's another one with a sword. Crap.
Another one down. Enemy there.
Oh. And I spin again. That's a better gun. Oh, he hit me. Crap. I need a better weapon. I need a better weapon. That's a better weapon. That's two better weapons. Hooray. Well.
Lost the lead. Gained the lead.
Huzzah. Well, tied the lead at least.
Lost the lead.
Killed each other, sucker.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Oh, hi. Door.
Five minutes remaining.
We've lost a teammate.
Mark 50 kill. Confirmed.
Got them both.
Team nearing victory.
A relentless assault. Hostile. Eviscerated. Energetic kill. Making the Covenant proud.
Spartan down! Got rockets.
Hostile. Disrupted. Instant obfuscation at your fingertips.
Oh, crap.
Bankers!
Take them, yeah. Damn. Yay. Do these people just die a lot? Yep, that's exactly what it is. And dude was camping with a hammer. It's so yummy. What? I'm going to get some right now. All right, memento. poison.
He was making sure it wasn't poison. He wanted to make sure it wasn't poison.
My dog thinks that he's the royal taster. Yeah, that's good stuff. I don't like that one at all. That one's kind of dumb, isn't it? Some of the leaks are showing new gloves for this armor, but they're not showing up yet. It kind of sucks. But yeah, we'll do this.
Slayer.
Ooh, sidekicks.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win.
Spartan down. Pop their sheet.
Gained the lead.
Oh.
Lost the lead.
We've lost a teammate.
Gained the lead.
Close. Target spotted.
Enemy there!
Another one down. Tango's closing in. Enemy there.
Halfway to victory.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Up their shields!
Tango's closing in.
Got me around the corner. That's nice.
Got multiple targets! In my sights! Target spotted!
In my sights.
Nearing victory.
Ugh. Seriously.
Not today, friend. Not today, friend.
Ah, hell. You see, it's not loading my AI again. Oof, they're caught up.
Multiple hostile...
5 minutes remaining.
In my sights!
Oof. Not even paying attention to my alerts. Totally caught up now. Okay. Lost the lead.
Defeat.
Seriously, that was a hell of a game. Yay. Ick. That's really bad. Like real bad.
Tactical Slayer.
Yay. Yay.
More kills than your opponents to win.
Keep your head down.
Oh, hi. Oh, I like that kill effect. That's kind of cool. And then I disappeared. Or I reappeared, rather. That was cool.
Lost a teammate. They're close. We've lost a teammate.
Ah, I almost had him, but my teammate got him first.
Enemy shields down.
Yay. Oh, hell.
Enemy shields down.
They're all on the gold side.
Tangos closing in.
Gotcha.
Shooting, Spartan. Not today, friend.
I don't like this AI. Oh, I didn't see him till I was already in the air, and then by the time he saw me, I was dead. Okay, so let's do that again, shall we?
Stay mobile. Spartan down.
Double kill. Halfway to victory.
We've lost a teammate. Tangos closing in.
Another one put down.
Oh, hi.
Spartan down.
Ah, I had the shot. He just had it first. It's crap. There it is.
You're the one.
Oh, hi.
Nearing victory.
Another one put down.
But I had the shot. That was dumb.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Oh, good shot. Oh, hell of a good shot. 2 kills, 2 kills. And I'm sitting at +1. Okay. One kill, 1 kill.
Victory.
Yay! All right. Let's see. What do we got? How many do we have left? Oh, really? Just only 2. All right. So that means we got to go. Well, we'll do 2 more rounds. We'll do 1 more SWAT, and then we'll do 1 more Fiesta, and then we will call it a stream. That mask or that helmet looks pretty good, I think. Doesn't really fit with the rest of the armor core, but it's pretty cool. Three, dos, uno.
Slayer.
Sidekicks. You have to get what now? To win.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win.
Lost the lead.
They're close.
Gained the lead.
Target spotted.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Enemy there.
I feel like my connection should be better than that. That's silly.
They're closing in.
Take cover.
I don't see him. Oh, he's behind me. Son of a bitch. It's turbo time.
Outstanding.
Really? Holy hell. That is some hot garbage.
Way to victory.
In my sights. Down.
Good shooting, Spartan.
I'm at like even, I think. Oh no, I'm down by 2. Ugh, that's no good. I need to get 2 kills.
Take cover.
Good lord. Give me those 2 kills. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
In my sights.
Ah, 3 kills. Son of a bitch.
Target spotted. Enemy there.
Nearing victory. Five minutes remaining.
I am just sucking a lot right now. Okay, thankfully somebody's carrying this team. Can't get a kill to save my life.
In my sights.
Two kills. 1 kill. Good lord. Thank you, whoever is carrying this team.
Spartan down.
Hey, I got the last kill. Alright. Oh, goodness. Yeah, nothing, because that was garbage. Alright, 1 more fiesta, and then like I said, that will be the stream. Bink. Tree. Do. Huh. So hopefully we win and I get 7 shock rifle kills. Right? Yep. With shock or hard light weapons.
Slay them all, Spartan.
Gain the lead.
confirmed.
Double kill.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. Oh, no, I'm not.
In my sights.
Oh! That was quite a shot.
Target spotted. Pop their shields.
Calculations indicate that you are precision incarnate.
In my sights.
Oh, hi, rocket launcher.
There's more where that came from.
Pop their shields.
Enemy to puddle conversion complete.
Ugh.
Hostile eviscerated.
What an idiot.
Another one down.
Halfway to victory.
A relentless assault.
Perfect.
Lead allergy confirmed.
Spartan down.
I took one of them out with me. Not very good with the shock rifle. I got a couple of kills, but could afford to be better.
Watch out. Hostiles have a sword.
Yeah, so do I.
Another one down.
Ha 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 ha.
A commendation. Order.
Nearing victory. Double kill. 5 minutes remaining.
Painful lesson. Deploy.
Killing spree.
Whee! Look at me, I'm on a spree.
Spartan down! Tango is closing in! Lost a teammate!
Victory.
Oh yeah, baby. Alright, let's see what that did. MVP? Me? Aw, shucks. Hooray. I got 2 things. 3 things. Violent darkness. Oh yeah, I was carrying that team a little bit. Little bit. I only got 1 kill though with the required. Oh no, I got 2. Okay, there's that. 1 more level here will get me a knee pad. Oh, there's no way to get all 20 because it's not. Okay, I see. Because it's the fracture event, so it comes back. Oops, that's not the button I meant to push. We're going into here. I'm gonna take a look at the things that we just earned. If it will load, there we go. Oh, I just got a cool idea. Let's take a look at this first, though. Okay, so we get new one here. Yeah, we got that. Meh. Me like it that. Oh, a metal one. Eh. Not as cool. That one's pretty cool. Just replace all that blue with red and we're in business. Nothing there. I got the violent whatever. Load, I say. There it is. Violent darkness. Yeah, no, I don't like it as much. Dragoon? Dragoon looks really good on this one. I just think the black looks better. What else did we get? We got one of these. Oh, come off it. Figured out. We got that one. Don't like it as much. We got that one. Oh, it's kind of cool. But I like that one. Recursive composition. Let's equip it and see what color options we've got for it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, sure, you betcha. That's the one we want right there. That one's cool too. But that's the best. Can we put that? Let's put that one on here too. Because I don't think I have one on here right now. Oh, I do. Oh, it's under the thing, so it doesn't matter. Never mind. Do I have one on here? Yes. I think I'll keep the heart on my Mark 7. And probably the Mark 5. This one, though, we are going to take the heart off. Oh, it's under the armor again. So it'll matter. And no, that's absolutely staying that way. What are you? Probably under the chest piece again. Oh no, okay. Wake up. Equip. And color that bad boy right there. Yeah. Okay, so I just got an idea because we are dual recording, so we're gonna do this. Oops, wrong one. That's too fast. Let's try again. There we go. Make this into a loading screen. Ah. Two rotations. So we got something to work with. All right, there's one. 2. Oh, too fast. Oops, crap. That's not what I want to do either. Now I gotta go re-equip the Chimera. Okay. This is still my favorite one. Wow, that's a lot of cores. 6. Seven. Cool. All right. So hopefully by next stream, which may or may not actually happen next week, I will have a new starting soon holder thing stuff. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get the hell out of here. Thank you very much, nerds, for joining me for another live stream. Those of you watching in post, I appreciate you as well. And yeah, this is where we end it. So before we go, always remember that if it's generally nerdy,